Did you know that the 14th Amendment is unconstitutional? And do you know how it affects this country till this very day? Well, if you didn't know, well listen up, because I'm about to break it down. After the passing of the 13th Amendment, which made slavery unconstitutional and illegal, except if you're in prison, Southern states quickly enacted black codes. And these black codes severely restricted everything that we can do, such as we could not own property or guns, we had no voting rights, and if we didn't have a job, we could be arrested and forced to work for no pay, which took advantage of the 13th Amendment loophole, which essentially put you right back into slavery. Due to the severity of the black codes, public lynchings, and other atrocities perpetrated by European Southerners, Northern Republicans counteracted the black codes by signing the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And shortly afterwards, and to constitutionalize the Civil Rights Act of 1866, Congress would then go ahead and pass the 14th Amendment in 1868. Now here's where it gets tricky, because we gotta go read Section 1 of the 14th Amendment. Book reference. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Now that sounds really great until you break down the language in the law dictionary. So first, we're going to break down the word persons. Person, a man considered according to the rank he holds in society, with all the rights to which the place he holds entitles him, and the duties which it imposes. The term may include artificial beings as corporations. Corporation are persons, as that word is used in the first clause of the 14th Amendment. So now that we see that corporations are persons as that term is used in the 14th Amendment, let's go to United States versus Susan B. Anthony Supreme Court case. And here's what the court said in this case. The 14th Amendment creates and defines citizenship of the United States. So prior to the 14th Amendment, there was no such thing as a United States citizen. So now we see that the 14th Amendment created a new citizenship, which is the problem for all people. And if we examine the hierarchy of authority that exists in this planet, we see that man creates government. But now we have government that created its own citizenship. And so the trick is they got you to get from this status all the way down here. So now you're subject to this jurisdiction, which again, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to. Subject to in law means liable, subordinate, subservient, inferior, obedient to, governed or affected by, provided that, provided, or answerable for. And since corporations are persons as used in the 14th Amendment, it created what's called a corporate citizenship. Corporate citizenship is defined as corporate status in the state of incorporation. And this is how modernized legal slavery works, because the 14th Amendment ushered in a new form of corporate slavery, which essentially makes everyone debt slaves to the United States corporation. Because who can be assigned a social security number? We can assign you a social security number if you meet the evidence requirements in section 422.107 and you are a United States citizen. And you means an individual who owes a debt to the United States. Well, that means if you're claiming you're a U.S. citizen, well, guess what? You're the new slave. Like and share this out to wake the people up. Peace.